Alright guys, I just want to make a quick little intro to this video letting you know that I've been trying to film an E46 update video like I promised, but the problem is the weather here has been so uncooperative that it'll just be pouring one day, and then the day that it's nice and sunny, the sun comes out of nowhere and I don't have the car with me. So you can see a little bit the car's, still hanging out. It's on the daily driving, wheels not on the track setup. But yeah, I will have an update of this car soon. Have not forgotten about it, just haven't been able to film it due to weather and then daylight and all that kind of stuff. So I'll have it out for you soon. As you can see, it's a nice, cold, foggy morning today. Taking the Forester to work. So I'm wondering, how many of you warm up your cars, and if you do, how long do you warm them up for? So I let mine warm up a little bit too much. I usually just go until the needle gets to that bottom cold mark myself. I've heard people say just to wait 30 seconds and go. Heard other people say just start it up and go and drive it easy. I've heard a lot of different opinions on this. I don't think that, I've heard like people use examples saying why their way is the right way and vice versa, so no one really knows. But I'm just curious to hear what you guys do for your cars in the morning. I know if it's the Evo or M3, I let them warm up for about 2 to 3 minutes usually before driving. And the one nice thing about the M3 is that it has the like the rev limiter that changes. So if it's really, man, it's foggy out today. I love this kind of weather though, guys. That's why I felt inspired to make a video, because it's just so nice and foggy. But this came out of completely nowhere too. It was supposed to be sunny today. So actually I was going to be taking the M3 to work today to film an M3 update video for you guys, but I'd rather do that when it's nice and sunny like it was for the Evo 10 update video. So I decided just to roll in the Forester today. And it's funny because a lot of people ask me what like my favorite car is to drive, and honestly, it might be the Forester. And before you guys freak out, just give me a second to explain. So the reason why I kind of feel this way, and don't get me wrong, the Evo and M3 are amazing to drive. I love them to death, but the Forester, I can safely say by far out of all three cars, has my favorite feeling transmission out of all of them. This 5-speed is just phenomenal. After I upgraded the shifter linkage, because that was kind of sloppy. Oh man, it is foggy today, guys. Wow. But anyway. So here, let me go ahead and flip around the camera so I actually talk to you guys. So as you guys can probably tell, I'm a little bit tired. Pretty early in the morning for me, but man, yeah, this fog came out of nowhere. So anyway, the Forester's transmission is by far my favorite. It is just amazing. It's smooth. When it's really cold out like it is right now, it can be a little bit of a fight to get it into second gear on downshifts, but usually I just pump the clutch a little bit, go into third, then go into second, and I'm good to go. But overall, the transmission has no grinds. It's just, I'm using very basic transmission fluid, nothing fancy, like no red line or anything like that, which actually might be nice to put into this, to be honest. But it just goes into gear so smoothly. It's crisp. I love downshifting in this car. I love driving older cars, I've kind of decided. Like, I love the Evo and I love the M3, but I don't know, like, I can heel toe pretty well in this car. And it's obviously not fast or anything, and I just daily it. But, I have been on a Canyon run in this car, funny enough, coming home from a friend's wedding. And we had a bit of, like, a togue match between a 350Z and me and the Forester, and I won, which is pretty funny. But, yeah, I just love the Forester. I love the exhaust note of it. I love how it's just easy to get in and just drive it. I don't really have to worry about much. I just hop in, I can drive it. I care about this car, but if it gets a scratch on it, I'm not as like freaked out about it. and it's just so easy, like, to just drive. I love it. I love the feel of it. I do like the steering. It does need alignment. The seats could use a little bit of work, but you know, for a daily driver, this car is just excellent. For $900, I can't believe that this car has lasted me this long, and that it's been running as well as it has been. It just goes to show you that on these older Subarus, maintenance is truly the key, and as long as you're doing your oil changes, checking up on your drivetrain fluids, making sure that, you know, you're not low, you're gonna be pretty much good to go as long as you drive it right. I mean, I don't think I've ever, actually I have once, we went off-roading in this car and I actually redlined it for the first time, but I'm usually shifting around 3.5 to 4,000. I'm not doing anything crazy, I'm not trying to race. The most I'll ever do is if there's like a little curvy stretch, I'll get a little bit spirited, but you know, all in all, I love this car. I love driving it. I'll show you guys an interior shot since you haven't seen it in a while, and then I'll go ahead and end up the video. Alrighty guys, so here's the interior of the Forester. You know, it's pretty basic. I will mention that right now it is a bit under construction because when the car got broken into, they unfortunately just completely mauled this whole middle section. So my buddy fixed up my faceplate and like completely like resprayed it and everything and molded it together, so it looks great. But we have it really ghetto rigged right now, like with these like brackets down here to hold this whole center piece up, otherwise it would just fall down. And when I ordered a new bracket, I didn't realize that it only came as a set of one. I thought that it had both sides, so I only have one bracket and I need a second one, and I just honestly haven't really gotten around to ordering the second one because I mean it's like 20 bucks and that's pretty expensive for a bracket. But you know, I kind of gotten used to it, to be honest. And you know, I will fix it someday because it'll look so much cleaner, and I could actually like reinstall all of this to make it, you know, look like how it should. But I mean, hey guys, I mean, you can hear the exhaust note a little bit. I do have a check engine light, but I think that's just from the cat. So I've tried doing like a defouler on here and I haven't gotten it to work, unfortunately. So hopefully I can try to like a different defouler to get it to work. But anyway guys, I feel like the video's dragging on a bit. So in short, let me know what you guys think. You know, how do you warm up your cars? And yeah, like I said, I mean, I love driving all of my cars, and you know, I love the power of the Evo and I love the handling of the M3. But I guess what I'm trying to get at is that I love the feel of the Forester, and it's just so nice. So yeah guys, that's the video. Hope you enjoyed it.